Typically, water is carried in 15, 20-litre buckets carried on the head. So the Hippo roller can take 6 of these buckets, 90 litres, fits into one Hippo roller, but the weight is actually on the ground. So you just need that energy to make it roll along the ground. So the effective weight on flat, level ground is the same as 10 litres of water. It's a lot easier than carrying 20 litres or kilograms on your head. The drum itself is made as one solid piece, and that's how we are able to accommodate the stresses and strains of rolling over uneven surfaces. It's got a very thick wall, so it doesn't puncture easily if you roll over rocks and barbed wire and glass. That's typically what you find in these rural communities. Even the handle has a very simple bearing design. It's made of polyurethane, which is almost impossible to wear it down. It's 14 times better than steel when we talk about abrasion. It has a very large screw cap, deliberately, so that people can get their arm in there to wash and clean from time to time. Yet the cap is small enough so that toddlers can't fall in and drown, which is a big problem with the open bucket system. One Hippo roller impacts on a family of about 7 people on average, so we've reached about 300,000 people's lives that have benefited so far. We've also produced a product called the Hippo Spaza. It's an attachment that clips onto the standard Hippo roller, which converts the roller into a type of a trolley, so you can transport products. So if somebody has a small-scale business, they can load up their products at home, wheel the products all the way to the point of sale. They then disconnect the drum and it then folds out into a complete display stand, so they can present their products and display them to their customers walking past. You know, in addition to approaching corporates directly and NGOs directly for funding, we do have a number of campaigns on the go. We've just completed the Nelson Mandela 67-67 campaign, the idea being that we were trying to raise 67 rollers for 67 communities. We haven't achieved that goal this year, but it's a starting point. The next campaign we'll be releasing next month is Women's Day, and we will be releasing pink Hippo water rollers for that specifically. We're hoping that a lot of corporates and NGOs will get involved in that campaign. In September month, we'll be launching the irrigation cap, which is a new feature on the Hippo roller. That is aimed very much at the small-scale farmer, as well as the small household food gardens. The idea being that they can use the irrigation feature to more efficiently water their crops, as well as address the household need of improved access to water in the evenings with the same equipment. The product has received a lot of recognition and awards over the many years, but our brand, Hippo Water Roller, is actually our strongest point at the moment. I was once asked by an investor from the US, from America, what my wildest dream was. And I said, I would like to reduce the number of people who do not have access to water worldwide by 1%. And he said to me, that's not a very ambitious goal. And I just explained to him, I said, that would actually take 12,000 rollers a month for 10 years to reach 1%.